It was just sort of caught me off guard. It was like, oh, all right, I guess we should do that. But thankfully, we had two get around who's the Quake Master to rival Stephen Hawking.
Rafa just woke up,
Cool.
chilling,
Cool.
watching a little bit, checking out his competition.
Hopefully, he will to come back to King of the Hill at some point. Quake Live TV, Rafa, if you're listening, we'd love to have you come back. Although on the other hand, you'll need to bring competition with you because lately we've had like Sparks with swine flu and like Destruct showing up but not able to stay really late. So I'd love to kind of get.
There was a Bible in his room and he thought about Rafa. Aww.
Oh, very sweet.
Look at that.
All right. Yes. Of course, the question is, did he open the Bible and see Rafa's picture next to Armageddon for Quake? Because right now, that certainly is... the crown is resting pretty squarely on Rafa's shoulders. The fact that Rafa's not here, obviously we talked about this a little bit earlier in the day, but that raises some question marks about, who from North America is going to be able to walk in and be a challenge for the Europeans.
Well, I guess we'll see. Destruct won his group. The hang is through playing second, and we'll see how Chance does against Sturmy later on. We also have the American Championships coming up in only 2 weeks now in Edmonton, Canada, for ESL. So Rafa is already qualified for the finals of Germany. So 3 more Americans will qualify on top of that. So there'll be 4 Americans at the ESL finals in Germany. I think the top contenders are probably Dehang, Destruct, Chance, and Griffin battling for the 3 spots. So those are the 4 players I would think are in the top condition. Griffin actually hasn't been playing so much lately, but he was always really beastly, and I think he has the best opportunity. So we're going live now.
Yep, indeed we are. And right off the spawn, we're going to watch strenx pick up red, and he has no weapons. He spotted Madix heading over towards the shotgun, so he backs off from that. He doesn't want to get gunned down immediately, heads off to yellow and LG. Madix, as we can see, has himself Mega and one of the yellow armors. And he's trying to lay a trap, but LG definitely does a lot of damage against him. He's down to 32 health. His opponent, though, sitting at 153 after picking up the 50 that sits right near the rocket launcher. strenx picks up first blood, and that sets him up for red, and now he can get set up for Mega, coming up in 4 seconds. And we might see him go do something a little bit strong and crazy here out in the middle of the map. Now he's going to play it safe, grab the thing. I was wondering if he's going to make something really bold, some sort of bold move center map to try to hold Madix off from getting the armor that's currently missing. The strenx just went to look for it. It won't be coming up for another 13 seconds. Now, he has cut Madix off a little bit, little delay in picking up the yellow armor towards the LG. So, strenx really, he can go center map and just kind of wait. The next fight's going to be for the Mega. Slasher?
Well, yeah, I mean, early in that opening game, Madix had position on strenx, and he was coming out of that LG area. Just missed that rocket as he was coming out. Could have had that first frag. strenx was able to hit some nice LG there and get that first frag. So strenx able to take that red without being scathed. Still on the offensive as he has the larger stack over Madix, able to catch him with the shotgun. So he'll probably be able to get this back yellow and then head to red and Mega before allowing Madix to get either.
Right, and he basically wants to kind of wait out a little bit and figure out where Madix is at, and now he'll get both. But something really interesting I liked that we saw from strenx a few seconds ago. When he was down at red and he was waiting for the rain of rockets of Madix, he's trying to time when to move in and get that red. You saw him kind of dart in and out, and wait to pick up that armor. What he was trying to do was take the damage on the front end, take the damage before he picked up the red, so that he would not lose anything on the exit. And that's exactly what happened. He took a very minor splash and got away unscathed after picking up the red. And that's the kind of level of decision making that you see coming out of these players, where they will not give up anything if they don't have to. Strenx so far is quite handedly dealing with madix 3-0, and we're looking at about 2 minutes and 45 seconds burned away in this match, and I'm seeing control completely in Strenx's favor. You know, do you think it's going to be a mistake from Strenx, or maybe a great play by madix that's going to turn this thing around?
I mean, Strenx is still in control right now. I mean, he's going to be able to grab a red. He's going to be able to get Mega perfectly as soon as he gets there, which he does. Madix has to settle. He finally does get that red, I mean, that yellow in the corner, which Strenx originally had, and it was able to get the back yellow. So he was able to stack up a little bit. He's going to try not to get caught.
He walked into that room way too far.
He happened to show up. So now Strenx is going to push Madix on the run again, and Madix is going to have to hide for at least another minute or two to try to get those back YAs.
This is kind of interesting because Strenx doesn't have weapons. He ran out of rocket ammo, and so he's just lost Mega. Madix RJ's out, and actually waiting for this red, he might be called out. Let's see. Yeah, Madix is going to try to kill him, and he does so. Great play. So it was a mistake by Strenx. By running out of rockets, he didn't have any good weapon in that battle near Mega, and Madix took advantage of it. So great work there. Close range though, Madix really, really ballsy and able to dodge those shots. Had any really good shotgun damage happened, that would have turned around very quickly, but Mega still won its
Madix
spawn.
and Strenx fighting over that Mega. Strenx is going to pick it up and fight for the red, but Madix will take that handily and try to fight for at least one of these yellows. Would like it if Strenx didn't get both, but Strenx is able to. So this will help Strenx preserve this lead going into the next battle for red. Strenx does have the high ground.
Well, but also by dropping down on it, yeah, I was going to say, Madix is waiting to try to do a shot that will push Strenx back enough where he cannot. Oh, nice double RJ by Madix. He's actually, I mean, it was the best choice available to him, but it was actually, I mean, he lost so much by doing it. Let's see if he can get back in time to get a useful item. This is a strange, strange fight to stay.
Fight against Strenx, loses this. Strenx had 14 health left, able to pick up a 25, a 50, and the red, so he's all the way stacked back up. So Madix, even though he did all that damage, wasn't able to capitalize, even being after frag. And now he's going to have to fight for those back YAs once again, as Strenx will control Mega and this next red.
Well, and the reason why I was saying it was kind of a strange fight for Madix to be picking was because, if I recall, and again I've been up since 5 in the morning, but if I recall, Strenx got sort of the initial damage, and so, you know, already by having just a little bit better stack, Madix would have been required to hit every single LG cell in order to kill Strenx, pretty much. And that's a tall order. I mean, when you're playing against someone of this caliber, you're going to see dodging that's amazing, and it's pretty unlikely you're going to hit every single cell. Look at this pop. We have seen Madix denied from Mega, so 5-2 is the current score. Strenx looking pretty solid now with that Mega pickup. He's turned things around in terms of the item favor, where he's back in control. We haven't really seen Madix in solid control of this map yet. He's gotten a couple of frags, but no real control.
No, Strenx has had control of most of this game. Madix is able to get a few armors here and there, but he's had to mostly rely on those yellows. Was able to make it 3-2 with Strenx way back in control. Madix is able to get a few nice rockets and Strenx coming out of there. But too much health, too much armor, is able to pick up that Mega. Is going to be able to rush in towards Madix. Madix is a nice rocket shot. Madix misses Strenx's attempt for red. And then Madix again misses the rockets as Strenx comes out of teleporter. So another frag for Strenx, making this 7-2. 3 minutes left to go. Ooh, and I think that was Madix's last attempt to try to get back into this game, try to rush, get that 50 yellow armor before Strenx would get there, and then rush him and surprise him. But he wasn't able to. It's going to be 9-2. with 2.5 minutes to go, pretty much sealing the deal for strenx on the first map. 29 will be the second.